what inculcating good things in me.
Hmm.
So that all those things and my reading that both helps me to do work properly.
Okay. So you have that inspiration that your mother gave you while you
Yes.
were like a
Mm.
child,
Yes.
and you're just carrying that with yourself for all
Yes.
this time.
Yes.
And
So
so I can.
I don't get tired actually.
Huh.
And now also my schedule is so busy. From
Hmm.
morning to I get up at 4:30 or 4 o'clock,
Hmm.
and all the day I work. But I don't get tired till
Hmm.
12, 11, 1 o'clock. I have to do all the work or household cares and all these things. I have two daughters. I have to look after them, for husband and mother-in-law and office work. I think
Hmm.
actually tired. I
You're not
think
getting
this
tired.
is for me.
Hmm. Yeah. Actually, truly, that's a blessing for you. And I think it's like a satiating feeling, right?
Yes.
Truly satiating. And you're not even getting exhausted with what you're
Yes.
doing.
Not exist.
Okay. And what else I can ask is, so you said apart from Bible, do you really like any other genre?
Yes, story books I like, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. I read many stories. Uh, I know I used to tell my daughters.
Hmm.
There are so many stories, moral stories I like, and I read now only based on Facebook, and I like
Hmm.
to read stories.
You like to read
Also,
stories.
yes. Mm.
Yeah. So what is your like? Which is your favorite character? Do you remember any character in particular?
Not any particular character, but I like to read that um, conversation, this family stories. You know now family stories. I like family stories like that.
Because it has a good moral. Like
Yes,
always in the end, you will get something like good out
yes,
of it.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so talking about family, like mm, what can I ask? Like, how do you expect the family to be, ma'am? Like, how do you expect them to be?
So I didn't get your.
Like, we all have a concept about family, no? Like, so, what do you do to make the atmosphere so happy and calm? Because family is one place which we get very comfortable, no? So you are the mother there, and you do a lot of things. So what is that specific thing that you always do?
Actually, you know that film that Amir Khan, what Three Idiot, he was saying what one word he was saying that,
Hmm.
oh, like that. No, what? All is well, all
All
is
is
well.
well. All
Yeah,
is
he
well.
was saying, all is well, all is well. So, uh, all is well is good, but my my sentence is peacemaking. Is I like peacemaking. I'm
Yeah.
very. I don't talk too much.
Hmm.
I'm a silent type person, but
Hmm.
I like that peacemaker, and I try always that there should be peace in the house. So
Yeah.
I work hard for that
Yeah.
peacemaker.
Okay.
So I think that I am a peacemaker.
You are kind of a peacemaker, so you don't want to have any squabbles, any unwanted fights in the
Yes,
house. Okay.
yes.
Yeah, every mother is same. So that's a brilliant job, ma'am. Like the way you are dealing with all this stuff, it's brilliant,
Mhm.
appreciable.
Mm.
And what I want to ask is like, what about the college days you had, ma'am? Like your college days. You remember anything in specific?
Mhm. Yes. From my childhood, I learnt in Marathi language. Actually, we
Hmm.
were living in the village,
Hmm.
and my all education, um, what you say that done in Marathi.
Your
Marathi.
okay, your everything like your education was properly done in Marathi language.
Yes,
Everything.
yes.
Okay.
Nothing. We were living in in a small village. From there, we have to come to taluka place. Means
Oh.
4 to 5 kilometers. We have to walk daily and go to school and college. And
Hmm.
then after college, we also have to go to 3 kilometers. Actually, it but it was a village. So that time in 19, I'm actually, I'm 53 years old. My date of birth year is the 71. So all those years we would have to go by walk to
Hmm.
school. So
You
3 kilometers.
have to walk on foot. You have to go
Mm,
on foot.
mm.
Okay.
So, but actually, while graduation, I was coming with bicycle. And those days was nice days, happy days actually. And so many friends were there. Actually, I had many friends. Uh,
Uh,
from each class I was having friends, and I was a habit to take a passport of them, and I used to keep in my album. So
mm,
when I got married, I
mm,
saw my album. So 3 to 4 leaves, small means passports. 3 to 4 leaves, around 50 to 54 passports were there. So
mm,
all my best friends. So because I was just mingle with each one. Now
mm.
I became silent, but that time I was not. I was very talkative and um, with the friends.
Okay. So, what is that specific difference that you see? Like there will be some
Some
obvious.
voices.
It's Azan calling in the
Okay, okay,
back.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
So, what would be that? Like, what is that obvious difference that you see in this particular era and the old era, like the old years that you were born?
We were actually, now we see no one plays at the outdoor games. We were playing outdoor games, and we were sitting. Means we were going to farms, and there we'll what bringing some vegetables, plucking them, and all those things. We were now the situation is very different from those days. All my daughters are also just sitting and using mobile all the time. They are in mobile, and from childhood now we see the children also you means got engaged in mobile. They don't go outside and don't play. That time we were playing, and all that we were doing is playing different games. And my mother was a teacher, so she was thinking that I will teach. She wants me to in her class, so she taught me from first three standard, and she was not giving me some nice marks. If I have written nicely, but she was cutting my marks and she was giving to other students. So I used to quarrel with her in the school, and she was not allowing me to call mom. She was allowing me to call ma'am like that. So she was forcing me to call me ma'am in the school, and she was very strict for me. But it was good experience for me for of my mother. Now she's passed away just 3 years ago. But that the days where she was encouraging me to play different games. That one leg on here we say langdi like that, and kho, this game, kabaddi game. So she was forcing me to take part in all the games like that. And so
Okay.
it was now we don't see the students that playing kho or langdi like
Mm,
that games now. Just they are sitting in the house and in their room and just watching mobile. Actually she taught me chess,
mm.
so I played chess on the national level, and
Oh,
uh, national
wow.
level I got second prize.
Ah, nice. So you're
So
just there.
yeah, so but now we see children are just engaging in
Mm,
mobile. They don't even play chess. I like my daughters should play chess, but they don't like. They don't even. They study. They
mm,
study, but what happens? They don't miss. I want them to just get out from the house and play outside and give some time like that, but they don't do.
mm,
And I see this situation we see everywhere now.
mm. You want them to have a good exposure on everything.
Yes,
Yeah, so even though your mom was strict with you,
Mm.
she taught you everything, and she
Yes.
pushed you towards it, right?
Yes.
And you
She.
excelled in it.
Huh?
You excelled in it, everything.
Yes, yes. I got. I was a merit student in. Actually, I from my childhood, I was not failed in any year.
Haven't
But
failed.
in BS while doing BSc second year, I was I have fallen. I had fallen sick, and I have, means I was not able to give exam, so I got failed. That
Mm,
time. I felt very sorry for. I think that my mother did not train me in that particular thing. That
mm,
if I'll fail any time, I can cope up. But that time, I lose my heart, and I just change my stream. I
mm,
was doing BSc, but I changed my stream and I have done the secretarial practices, diploma in secretarial practices, stenography, and all that. That
mm,
time. So in that, then I excel. I was a merit student for in my that was 2 3 year 2.5 year course, stenography and secretarial practices.
mm,
Um, I excel in that, and I was a merit student in my college. Um, mm, but after that, what happens? I had joined one organization and I worked there, and after that I got married, and now I'm doing my um, this own work. That like this one is translation work.
mm, okay.
May I know who is on the other one? Is there? There is other one on in the Google Meet.
Uh, Pardon, ma'am?
Someone is there, a scholar training.
Yeah, it's the company mail ID only.
Okay,
Okay. So, you're speaking well, ma'am. It's like you have to practice a lot.
okay.
You know,
Yes.
when you have a conversation with me daily, it's gonna get improved, like your vocabulary and the grammar mistakes. I'm not actually highlighting, like picking out the grammar mistakes when you are speaking, because I don't
Hmm.
want to interrupt you.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
so yeah.
if you want to do that, na, that I will know
Okay.
that where I'm getting
Yeah, I'm noting it down. Like sometimes, when you talk about the past, it happened
yes.
a lot back, right? So when you're talking about
Oh,
the past, you can, instead of using was plus ing, you can use something else, and that could
okay.
be like she was forcing me to. You can say she would force me, or she did
Okay.
force me. Okay,
Okay. Oh,
it's happened in the very past.
okay.
Too
She
long
would
back.
force me, or what you tell?
She forced me. She forced me.
Okay.
She used to
Okay.
force me.
She used to what?
She used to force me.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can just simply say she forced me.
Okay. Or she would force me like
Yeah,
that. Huh?
she would force me. In like was plus ing is
Okay.
was plus yeah. Was plus ing can be used only, like it's not, it's okay to use it, but it's always appropriate to use would, and the
Okay. Would.
yeah, and the past tense, like that. Okay,
Okay.
so you can say my mom would force me to do all these things, like whatever you said, like the sports and all this
Hmm.
stuff. And then you can also say she is very strict. She was very strict for me. It's not correct. It should be she was strict with me.
Okay.
Okay,
She was.
strict with me.
Okay. Okay.
And then the other thing was, like, the major flow that I noted is this, like you're using was plus ing.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
instead of was plus ing, if you're talking about a long back, like a thing that happened in very past, in a very long back, you can use she would, she
Okay.
forced, or she had forced, like that. Okay,
She had force. Huh?
yeah,
Okay.
they are the past tense.
Yes.
You can use it in different context. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and she was very strict with me, that I already told you. And then yeah, these are the only things that I just noted now.